I'm mad, y'all. I came out here outside and saw all of these holes all over the yard.
You be the one that be eating her damn fruit. He is eating on something, yeah. Hello.
These deer have been digging their hooves in, trying to get to our garden bed. All over the yard, y'all. Look at that. Holes dug. They just stumping around. All over, digging holes. They already done ate our greens once. Now they upset because they can't get in. You're going to see in this video how me and Mr. Hicks made a little makeshift compartment to keep the deer out, and how we end up moving vegetables and planting in spaces that you wouldn't normally use to plant in, to keep the deer away from eating our greens, our collards, our kale, the cilantro, the eggplant. They was just doing a mess. You see that they've been stumping all around because we had to move things closer to the patio. So after the deer had ate our greens, you see they didn't mess with those big giant red mustards. But we had to build this little makeshift contraption, cage, whatever, to put over things to keep them out of this garden bed. I mean, they were digging their hooves and standing up. This garden bed is 4 feet tall and is a 4 by 4 by 4 by 4. But look at those holes. They were upset. We just took a simple wire mesh and some additional screens that we had that we normally use to dry herbs. And we just covered that raised bed that you see there that's up off the ground. We just covered it with what we had because it was cool, it was windy. Um, this was back when I started these seeds in this bed back in, like, I want to say September 2025, the fall garden that actually took us all the way into winter. So it's just a simple wire mesh with a cattle panel, an extra cattle panel that we had. We bent it over and then placed the wire mesh on top of it. And we had this wire mesh laying around that we had cut because we were going to use it to put it around some trees to keep them from the bottom of some trees. But we put it in here with the edging so that if they even tried to stick their head in, they would get poked. I didn't want them to eat my eggplant. See my eggplant back there? I didn't want them to eat my eggplant because I come out here and my eggplant had so many flowers on it. It was doing really good. And I said, okay, I'm going to have about 7 or 8 eggplants. I had come back out here, child, the next morning, and they had ate every flower on that eggplant. I mean, it was bare. And then the collards that I had over here in the corner, they was all gone, honey. So in this bed, I had collards, cilantro, kale, eggplant, a couple of cabbages, some dinosaur kale, and a few broccoli. I think what we're going to do is leave what's in here and go from there. And I have another video showing you where we actually pulled the plants up and transported them and planted them somewhere else, in a container that you wouldn't normally think to plant your flowers in, but it works because it has the depth for the roots and it keeps it secure and is movable.
Honey,
Huh?
what you doing?
I'm about to give these plants some nutrients.
What kind of nutrients?
Is this a 20-20-20 that I'm putting on it? A little 20-20-20, little 20-20-20.
20-20-20.
20-20-20. And our little contraption that we got to keep these deer out.
Let me roll all up in here so they can see it a little bit.
That's the arugula. Got cilantro all through the bed.
Cilantro.
Got some lacinato kale in the back. Some eggplant still growing.
Ooh, look at the eggplant. I know I'm not in a good position, but I can still see it. See it? Yep, you can see it too. All right. So you spraying it on there now, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right through this little fence little thing.
All right.
Getting some nutrients in there.
So you say we had to put this little cage up because the deer was coming over here tearing us up, huh?
Yeah, they was.
Look at all these hoof marks and stuff all in our ground and stuff. See that? That ain't nothing but the deer.
Yeah, they ain't do us right at all.
Nothing but the deer. All of this. All of this, ladies and gentlemen. You see that? This whole area. They mad because they was coming back here eating good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we fenced it off on their behind.
And we closed it up and they couldn't get to it. So they got mad. They got to start stumping around all around here. Look at it. Look at the ground. It's soft. We ain't got to till nothing because they did it for us. You hear me? They did it for us.
Didn't they? Oh, did I get you?
Yes.
Sorry.
Well, yeah, that's what they did. Because they couldn't get none of this great vegetables and herbs and stuff that we got going on up in here. I know I'm through the gate, but y'all still can see it. You know. But you know what y'all know what to do.
Honey, you got that screen on my lacinato kale in the back. I can't get to it.
Yes, you can. There's a screen. You can spray right through the screen.
Look, man.
What's the problem? See that? Bam! Right through the screen. Let me make sure they can see that. See that? She going right through the screen. That's what I did it for. Still getting nutrients.
I need this to be a little bit more conducive, sir.
Listen here. They ain't been eating our stuff.
They haven't with this little makeshift.
That's right. Until we can get better, we did better. All right? You do the same thing. Thank y'all for tuning in. You know what to do. We shouldn't have to tell you. But I do want to say share this if this is helpful to you. Share the video. Thank you. Y'all have a good day.
So this was the next day. I come out just to check on things and to grab some quick rosemary for dinner that I was cooking. And I wanted to make sure I had enough to make some tea. And I wanted to show you this rosemary bush over here. It loves where we put it. This was started from seed, and we used to have it up on the patio, and I moved it where it can get some shade and some sun, and it absolutely loves where it is. This was Lady Empress. Thank you for watching.